Hey there, friends. Hope everybody's well. Let's talk about Bitcoin's deflationary power and how the fixed supply of 21 million coins could reprice everything. Houses, cars, you name it. Because its value grows over time. But Bitcoin isn't the only deflationary asset out there. So let's explore other assets that share this trait where scarcity or design makes them hold value or gain value over time, and see how they stack up to Bitcoin. Let's look at the US home prices over the last decade and a half to show how inflationary dollars clash with a deflationary asset and why repricing in those terms matters. In 2012, a median US home cost $177,000, but it only cost 35,000 Bitcoin. By 2016, it was $231,000 for the same house, but it cost 385 Bitcoin. In 2020, the house went up to $315,000, but it only cost 31 Bitcoin. And in 2024, the house prices went up to 412,000 median, but it only cost 6 Bitcoin. In dollars, prices balloon. In Bitcoin, they shrink, thanks to its deflationary nature. Now, let's look at other assets that behave similarly, ones that resist inflation's erosion, okay? Gold, the classic pseudo-deflationary asset. Like Bitcoin, its supply is limited, not by code, but by nature. Only so much can be mined, and it's getting harder to extract, although that may not always be the case thanks to human innovation. Now, I would never ask you to get a pencil and write this down, but I do ask you to pay attention to these numbers. It's a bit mind-blowing, really. In 2012, gold was about $1,600 an ounce, so that $177,000 house cost about 110 ounces. By 2024, gold hit $2,400, but the house was $412,000. So it was 172 ounces in gold. In dollars, the house got pricier. In gold, it took more ounces, but gold's value didn't keep pace with Bitcoin's. Still, gold's scarcity makes it a store of value, holding up better than dollars, which lose ground through money printing. Trillions were pumped out during the COVID. I think it was $4 to $5 trillion during COVID. And in my opinion, we're about to see a bigger print than COVID era within the next few years. Rare collectibles like vintage cars or fine art are another example. Take a 1962 Ferrari 250 GTO, one of 36 ever made. In 2012, one might have sold for 35 million or 7 million Bitcoin. By 2024, that car's value hit 70 million. But only 1,000 Bitcoin at $69,000 per Bitcoin. Like houses, its dollar price soared, but its Bitcoin price collapsed. Why? Scarcity. Only so many GTOs exist, and their value grows as demand outstrips supply, much like Bitcoin's fixed cap. Land can also be deflationary, especially in prime locations. There's only one Manhattan. In 2012, a prime acre might have cost $50 million or 10 million Bitcoin. By 2024, that acre's $80 million, but only 1,200 Bitcoin. Again, dollars inflate, deflationary assets reframe the price. Even certain cryptocurrencies like Ethereum with its burn mechanism post-2021, they mimic a deflationary trait, though none match Bitcoin's strict cap of 21 million. Now, our inflationary system, fueled by endless money printing, butts heads with these assets. We see 3 to 8, sometimes 10% inflation yearly, not because houses or Ferraris are better, but because dollars are diluted. In a free market, prices should drop as tech and efficiency improve, even drop to the price of production. Think about a calculator that you would have bought 20 years ago and paid $20, $30 for it. Now you get the same calculator for free as an app, and you always have it with you. Think of big screen TVs, cheaper every year, yet we use houses, art, or land to carry value into the future, inflating their dollar price to hedge against the weakening currency. Deflationary assets like Bitcoin or gold challenge this, offering a system where value holds, or in Bitcoin's case, grows. A TV in 2012 cost $1,000 or 200 Bitcoin. Today it's $500 or 0.007 Bitcoin. Everything should trend down like that in a deflationary system. But our dollar-based world pushes store of value assets like real estate and scarce supercars up. Understanding this, repricing is huge. In dollars, you're chasing assets to preserve wealth. In Bitcoin or gold terms, those assets cost less over time as their scarcity shines. Now, Bitcoin no doubt is having growing pains and a lot of volatility, and it's quite the ride. But its trajectory could make it a global reserve asset, repricing houses to mere fractions of a coin. Gold, art, land, they all hint at this, where scarcity rewrites value. So, why do we accept a system where homes outpace wages, but TVs don't? Deflationary assets like Bitcoin show us another way, a world where money grows stronger, and everything might just get cheaper. Thank you.